Some choices echo through history like thunder in a mountain pass. With no king on the throne and no heir in the cradle, the mighty Kuru dynasty stands at the edge of silent collapse. Denied by Bhishma, Satyavati turns to the one person who still holds the power to save the line, her firstborn son, born of a sage and raised beyond the walls of Hastinapur, Vyas. He arrives like a storm wrapped in silence. Dark-skinned, dreadlocked, wild-eyed, with the scent of the forest clinging to his robes. The court recoils from him. But Satyavati stands firm. She knows what must be done. She invokes an ancient rite, Nyoga. A sacred act where a sage may father children upon widowed queens, not for desire, but for duty. Vyas agrees, but on one condition: the women must welcome him without fear or disgust. For how they see him will shape what is born from them. Ambika is the first. Draped in white, wrapped in dread, she waits in silence. As Vyas approaches, her heart pounds like a war drum. When he draws near, she shuts her eyes, tight, trembling, unwilling to see what she does not understand. From that fear is born Dhritarashtra, powerful, commanding, fierce, but blind. For his mother refused to look. Satyavati, disheartened but determined, pleads with Vyas once more. The dynasty needs another chance. Ambalika, the second queen, is summoned. Ambalika follows. Her face is pale, her breath shallow. She does not close her eyes, but terror stains her skin like frost. She shivers as Vyas steps forward, barely holding her ground. From that fear is born Pandu, sharp of mind, noble of bearing, but frail in body. His strength will always carry a shadow. Still, there is no certainty. Satyavati, now desperate, asks Vyas again. Let Ambika return to him, let there be one final attempt to save the line. But Ambika cannot face it again. She sends her maid instead, a woman with no title, no fear, and no judgment in her eyes. She meets Vyas with calm, with grace, with open presence. There is no revulsion, no trembling, no resistance. From that peace is born Vidura, wise beyond his years, steady as stone, righteous to the core. He will never wear a crown, but he will hold a kingdom together when it begins to break. Years pass. The sons grow. Dhritarashtra, tall and muscular, trains with sword and staff, his eyes veiled but his presence dominating every space he enters. Pandu, calm and calculating, pores over maps and scrolls, his brows furrowed with strategy, a warrior's heart in a scholar's frame. Vidura, robed in simplicity, stands alone beneath a tree, reading ancient scripture, his gaze steady, his spirit unshaken. The throne is no longer empty. The dynasty breathes again. But far beyond the palace walls, destiny watches in silence. For what begins in shadows will one day burn the world. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, and share.